It's time to put the wheels on, man! Hey YouTubies, another round of Mikey's World, and I still continue to be the Mikey. But instead, this time we're working on a Toyota. Do you know what we're gonna do to this Toyota? Maybe these wheels will be a hint. These wheels came off my brother's truck, the square body, that hopefully if you've been watching the channel, you've seen them on his truck in previous videos. But if you haven't, go ahead and check them out. But we're gonna put these wheels, they're 29 inches tall, which the original wheels are 24 and a half inches tall. So we're gaining a little bit on the wheel size, and that takes away our steering. So I also got a body lift. Yep, we're gonna put these in between the struts and the body, hopefully gain an inch and a half off this body kit here. Also, we needed the wheel adapters because the lug nuts, although they're 5 lug, they don't match up. You got 5x100 on the car, and then you got 5x5 on the wheels. So all I did was just get whatever adapter I could find, which happened to be a 1 inch thicker, and they just fit perfect. So now it's time to do the lift kit. So hang around and watch us lift this bad boy. So obviously, if you're a smart guy, you gotta get the car lifted up, put your supports in there, take your wheels down, and now we got access to these crazy old things that we're gonna move. That we probably shouldn't be taking apart because they're broken and old, but we're gonna use them anyways because Gambler 500. Simple, took no time. Got one nut on one of these, couple bolts there, 3 nuts up here. That bad boy fell right out in no time. So now we got this little compressor dealie. We're just gonna squeeze this little thingy so we can get these silly little thingies out of here and put longer ones in so we can put the spacers on top and put it all back together. Okay, did you catch all that? Because I didn't even take a breath, and that was really hard to say in one breath, okay? All right, super simple, my friends. We got one already done. Look at these long studs ready to go. So we're setting up on number 2 so I can show you guys here. And this is just a spring compressor. That's it, just squeezes the spring. All right guys, so once you got your spring compressed, you might have an issue with this whole shaft spinning. So what we did is we just grabbed her with some vice grips on this plate, because I think this plate has some sort of spline or something to hold it. But it held it real nice and tight for the impact to take it right apart. Then we come over yonder way. So if you couldn't catch the graph, we simply just put this bad boy right in the center, bang those studs right out, you know what I'm saying? All right. So now that we got our studs out, we just got one nut, a little washer, and one of our strut nuts. And then we got the old impact sender home 9000, and you just send it home. Now we're back to square one, putting her back together. Simple, quick task, lift kit in no time. Release very, very gently, okay? So now we got our studs, we got our struts back together, we put our spacer on the top. Oh yeah, Brandon, he put the rubber cap on that I forgot to do, that he told me to do 5-10 minutes ago, but we're past that anyway. All right, now try to get this thing shoved in there. There we go, shock, or strut, I mean, reinstalled. And you can definitely see the lift kit up here yonder way. But since we got the front done, we need the jack stands for the back side, so what we're gonna do is put these old big meats right up here for now. All right guys, so we put our wheel on for test fitment real quick, and we realized that this spring is not sitting in its cup right. So a little backtrack, and we're gonna fix this real quick. Hang in there. Look at that, way off. Oopsie. That'll be why that job's so dangerous right there. There ain't nothing like a little massage therapy going on over here. We make the big tires fit. All right, my YouTubies, we got the front on. Check that baby out. All right, she looks pretty good to me. Now we gave her a whole bunch of massage clearance over here. And we got her to rotate without rubbing, mostly. You know, when she flexes, she rubs a little, but for now, it's golden. So we started, after our test drive, we started, hooked up the backside on the jack stands. Now we do the back. Pretty easy in here though. You got one bolt there, and then you got those two. One just passes through the bottom, so you get it from the bottom side, then you get this nut and that nut, and the whole thing should just whoop right through. And then the same deal, once we get this strut out, we take it apart like we did the front, so we could put our longer studs in, and then we put the studs in, and then we install the struts again, and then we go for another test drive on our 1.5-inch lift kit blocks. I'm so excited, and you can't even see it on my face. Man, look at that. Old strut, put back in, new spacer, put in. Old nuts, reinstalled. So you know what that means, right? It's time to put the wheels on, man! All right, YouTubies, check her out. Lifted and on the ground. Check out how wide these suckers stick out. Let me give you the back side. Look at them suckers just sticking out there. One thing we gotta address though, because we're gonna have this thing weighed all the way down probably with the amount of tools and the 4 dudes and the roof rack and stuff on top and the food stuff we're bringing. We got a very, very small gap right here. So we're gonna have to do a little fender rolling to make sure that we got clearance. And I think on the back we got just enough. And if it comes down to it, we'll just take a sawzall out of the plastic and run it. The front, the no fender helps a lot. We'll figure out this part. We clearanced what we could with the sledgehammer, and I'm impressed, completely impressed, okay? Happy with the results. So we're gonna roll these back fenders, take her on a test drive, and that's it. So we got our fenders rolled pretty nicely, and I think it's time to go on a test drive. But there's one thing you guys can't forget about. We need the light to be able to see, because it's dark out there. So we just mocked up my 52, maybe a 50-inch, I don't know, it's a light. And we just, you know, taped up the wire so it wasn't catching the fans or nothing. And we're gonna run it real quick, just a test drive, because Gambler 500, baby.
Heck yeah. Oh, I hear a little bit in the back. There's another bit in the back. That's in the backpack. This isn't my car.
Yeah, it's what? It looks like your car.
There it is, a quick install on a lift kit on this bad boy. Emma says hi, bye. But anyway, there's a quick lift kit on a Toyota Corolla with some wheel spacers off a Chevy truck, man. I hope you like this videos. Maybe I'll give her a run tomorrow morning and clip that in after this and get you a better view of what's going on. So I actually came back the next day, and I actually got her out this morning. Just go ahead and give her a look. Let's go take this thing on a test drive real quick. Be a good little wheeler, my friends. With a little front wheel drive car seat, a little trooper. Well, a little bit of clearance issues, but we'll take care of those. Please give me a thumbs up on the video, comment what you think was cool and not cool, and then subscribe to the channel, because obviously this is kind of a goofy build and you're probably going to see it progress over time. So subscribe and watch that. And don't forget, we're here for a good time, not a long time, so stay motivated. Thanks for watching.